All right, take two.
Yes, let's not start 30 seconds apart.
Hey, this is the first time we've had a take two.
That's true.
3 weeks in, I think we're doing pretty good.
All right, we'll do a 3, 2, 1, go.
Make sure you cut this out.
Nah, he'll put it in the beginning, knowing him.
That's why I told him to cut it out.
All right. I'm lost. It's been at least a couple weeks since I've played the last part. So here I am, trying to figure out where to go again. But we did just befriend Papyrus.
You almost forgot his name again.
I almost forgot his name again. And we get to, like, I think we're going to go meet Undine. I think that's the whole idea.
That seems to be the course of things, yes.
Yeah. That, not to spoil anything, that sequence...
I love Undine.
It is a lot of fun.
She is my second favorite main character.
I had a lot of fun with the scene. Like I had a lot of fun with this upcoming sequence. When we get to it, it takes a bit to get there, unfortunately. But the music was phenomenal.
Oh, absolutely.
The music was absolutely. I cannot wait to get to it again. What am I doing here? I think I'm trying to remember the controls. I really should play with a gamepad, but I'm worried that my skills, my combat skills, will get even worse on the gamepad than they already are.
Yeah, the swampland is, or marshland, however you want to look at it, is one of the areas that I was most interested to see you tackle.
Right. I ended at a weird spot too. But you probably know kind of where I ended. But yeah, I loved. There's a lot of interesting little like flavor bits here that make for an real interesting idea of what this next area is about. Specifically, the Echo Flowers. This
is where a lot of the background lore comes in.
Yeah, so I noticed that too. That was really cool. You kind of get the feel for. You start getting ideas in your head, like what would this world be like if I wasn't exploring this world through the lens of Undertale? What would I be doing? Like, how else would this feel if I kind of like, could you imagine how different this game would be if you started in the marshlands and then went forward through the game?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It would be a completely different game. I mean, because there are tons of games. I mean, to be fair, they do kind of onboard you that way with a little intro cutscene when you first load the game up.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of onboard you that way. But like, if you're thinking strictly gameplay-wise, if they start you going through the swamplands first, it would make, because like that's like a Legend of Zelda style intro too. Like that kind of lore and background would make a completely different game. And Monster Cheers or Under Cheers. Let's call it Under Cheers.
Under Cheers, where everybody knows Sans' name.
I love all the dogs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for all the dogs.
Spoiler alert, the more dogs you kill, the less dogs show up.
Oh. And I'll be here a week.
Whoopee cushion.
I think I had a burger that day. No, I had fries that day. I had a burger today, which is really funny. But yeah, I think the day I played this, I got some fries for lunch. So I guess I wanted just whatever I didn't have.
Sure, let's go with that.
Something like that, right? Man, you know what this makes me want to do? It makes me want to watch you play Earthbound. Because that's a game and a half.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
That's a game. And it would be right in the vein of this, too. I mean, because we know the backstory already, but it would be super in the vein.
Speaking of Earthbound, shout out to GDQ.
Yeah, that was like, what, a week ago now? When this comes out, it'll probably be 2 weeks.
By the time this comes out, it'll be about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Dang. That's actually the most I've watched this year. Like, I've actually sat down and watched runs.
Eventually, I'm going to get more and more people into watching these speedrun marathons.
I mean, there's just so much. You can kind of go in and out, so that's kind of cool about it.
Yeah.
In fact, I showed Alex a VOD of a Super Hot run because she got super into Super Hot VR.
That was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, that was crazy. She's like, that's insane.
But yeah, the game's done quick. The whole speedrunning community surrounding GDQ, you know, AGDQ in January, SGDQ in July, the whole thing. I found it 2 or 3 years ago and have not missed a single one since.
I'm sure. I know you haven't. You talk about it every time. So what backstory did we just miss?
You just found it, actually.
Right. I was thinking of the Echo Flowers. Wow, we timed this perfect, actually. It's weird because they just happen to make a weird scene into something a little bit more, you know, serious.
This whole scene at Grillby's was completely throwaway, and then that happened. Case in point, we were talking about something completely different, and then that happened.
Right, and that stopped us in our tracks. And I can only assume it's completely optional. I don't think I had to go to this lunch with him. So there's a break.
I don't remember if it was required or not. I remember going through the scene myself, but I don't remember if it was a quote-unquote forced cutscene.
Right.
And now you're back at Snowden.
Yep. I bet you those ice cubes are going to become important at some point. Or they're just ambiance.
No.
I don't know.
The ice cubes are just there for flavor.
Flavorful ice cubes.
Trademark, copyright, TM.
TM. I save every single time and probably more than once. This was pretty fun. Like, I liked kind of getting through this area into the next area. Start keeping everything on me now. Like, how do I read the sign? That, you probably would not see that, because you're like, oh, I know how the box works.
There you go, trying to think too hard.
Right? Want to see my epic, like, DDR-style dodging skills? You know what this is?
What's that?
This is Move or Die. The one game you and I will go head-to-head on for like a good 3 minutes while everyone else is dead. It's the one where the dodge the falling blocks. I'm like, oh, I can just go in here. Oop, oop.
Those are falling rocks.
So I think I like trying to explore, and I realize there's not much I can explore there.
I like how you think about it like once, twice, 3 times. No, I'm done.
I loved the light. And then this happens. I'm like, you know what kind of threw me off here? Is the perspective. I still haven't exactly figured out how the perspective in this area works.
Looking at it like logically, geographically, that kind of thing, they're on a plateau overlooking where you're standing. I like to think of it personally of like a split screen.
I thought it was a wall that they were standing on the opposite side of. But as a plateau, as someone above me, that does make a lot more sense.
You're now being followed.
Because then that happened, I'm like, that threw off my perspective, is when she stood on that part. I'm like, what? Okay, I'm like so weirded out. And the music is so cool.
Yes, I absolutely love Undying and this
Yeah,
area.
all of that was choice. That was all so good right there. And then this little guy. I don't know if I ever didn't like him, but I started liking him now. Or her, or it.
Undying's
them.
female.
No, I meant the little guy here.
Oh, Monster Kid?
Monster boy. Monster
just
guy.
a kid.
Monster them.
No,
Monster...
Monster Kid, that's all you get.
Is that like the official canon, or is that headcanon?
No, that's the only way he's ever referred to as is Monster Kid.
Oh, Monster Kid Monster Kid it is. This was fun mechanic to figure out. Oh, yeah. There's a stupid... This mechanic pissed me off. And not because I couldn't figure it out, but because of the way something goes down. And we'll get to it. Yeah.
Why are you checking out that crack?
Because I thought it was like a mouse hole. This was fun. I always check everything. God, I love the combat music. Like, when you're in a fight, you're all like, you're like figuring everything out, so you're not paying attention, but now I'm just watching it from the sidelines. I'm like, this music's jamming.
Flex more.
Flex harder. Thrice as hard.
Flex, 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 flex.
This is so funny. This I actually legitimately laughed at. I'm like, eh. Give me that gold, though. I'm sure I'm messing something up with those mushrooms, but
The mushrooms are just there for effect.
Are they really red herrings? Good. I'm like, okay, does it need to be all four? I'm like, yes, it does. That bell sound reminds me of the choice confirmation ding in Chrono Trigger. I know that's a very specific sound effect, but you know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're getting at.
God, I miss Chrono Trigger. That was a great game. The phone, which I still don't use.
Are you?
I thought I was.
You
but
are.
I don't think I am.
You haven't changed any armor yet, so.
Yeah. So interesting.
So saith the echo.
I mean, they're really like audio photographs. And that can be like as tragic as a photograph could be too.
I love this character.
Yeah, he's super cute. It's super cute. I had to quit gendering everything. I'm still bad at the combat. You like it too because it's very close to your name, don't you?
It's Wushua.
It is. And I'm trying to figure out exactly what the creature is. Is it like a creature with a glass ball with water in it? Or like, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Will we ever know? Another interesting to note about the monsters in the underground is that they've probably never seen real stars.
Nope.
That like hit me when I read that. I'm like, what is that? And it just sort of made sense to me. I'm like, oh, I get it now. I'm like, I think I wanted to explore the rest of the area first before getting too deep. I remember these ones.
Oh, small.
And I like how the flowers stayed after you, like, get
They
the
didn't.
bloom. That's true. You're right.
So the real question is, who put them there?
Oh, you don't gotta mess with me like that. So this was hilarious in the most annoying of ways. I'm like, oh, I can't read it from this side. Okay, sure. And I'm assuming you're laughing because you did the same thing?
No, I'm laughing because I know what it says.
I know you know what it says. But like, I'm like, yeah, well, I will relay my reactions as soon as I read it again. This music is so intense and I love it.
It kind of has, it almost has that Grandia Castle.
Uh-huh. I'm like, oh! Are you kidding me? So rude. I'm like, what am I even doing with my life? Music's so intense, I love it. This could really be like, this is like the Twilight at a castle in which the country that controls the castle is getting ready for war the next dawn. That's what I get. Also, I think that was really tragic.
It was. Please don't tell me you ate it.
What?
I said, please don't tell me you ate it.
I don't think so. I think I load up on nice creams. Don't think I ate it. So don't eat it, is what you're saying.
It was abandoned.
I suppose so. I'm so bad. I don't trust anything in this game half the time. That's the problem. The art design, the way everything looks and feels in this area is
The
so.
war of human and monsters.
Yes.
There's so much to be said about the nature of just humans, humanity in general. It's just, there's just.
I thought the idea of the souls was fascinating.
Oh yeah.
That's the takeaway I would like. You could make an entire like fully fleshed out like high production value RPG with just that concept alone as the core mechanic. Like you could talk about building your soul up or losing your soul or not having enough or getting more. Like you could do a whole thing on just that if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume they're doing it here in Undertale. It's just all behind the scenes, and I have no idea what's going on. And everything gets cool.
And then that happened.
I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know if it will ever come up. By the way, that hurts.
Yes, it does.
The more you evade, the faster she throws.
Oh, see, what I ended up doing was I started to realize if I walk... Oh, I died, by the way. That's the first time. I'm like, oh.
I won't tell you who that is.
The same person that talked to me when I went to sleep back at Mom's place?
No.
That's what I thought it was. But what I started to realize with her is that I've had better luck dodging by moving upward rather than downward. Because it was easier for the spears to angle down than it was to angle back up. Still got hit a bajillion times.
I surveyed that time at least.
See if I try to dodge downward.
See, you have very annoying advantage.
Of?
You killed Mom, so you have more hit points.
Oh. Way to make me feel terrible now.
I went through this entire section with 10 HP.
Oh god, I feel terrible. I'm not supposed to have this much?
You're supposed to have 10 HP.
Oh my god.
Maybe 20. Now. I think 20.
I have like 32.
You have like 36.
I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Don't I get some from one of the items I'm carrying though?
No, I don't remember actually, to be entirely honest.
Oh, monster kid.
Just a little bit to the left and you would have died. Plop.
Plop. This whole... Okay. Oh, God. I just got hit with, like... Is there a... The mouse and cheese thing is a symbol, isn't it?
I guess.
It's shown up like 3 times now. In varying degrees of differentiation. There was one with the cold one, the cold spaghetti one. I'm like, okay. And trust me, I didn't even realize what happens afterwards until like a good... I didn't notice that on my face for a good bit, by the way. For a real grip, I didn't notice. This dude is weird. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, wait a minute. What? This is me literally like, what? You know what my first thought was? And I realized how stupid I was after I thought it. I'm like, maybe now that I'm dead, I have a black eye. I'm like, oh, wait, no. The telescope just had red paint on it. I'm like, oh. So this is going to be a good 2 or 3 minutes of me literally doing something silly because I can. Because if you give me a punch card, guess what I'm going to do?
Punch it.
Yep. It's so silly what I do. Well, good. I want a free 4th one, right? I mean, I literally wasted money, is all I did. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go get my free one. I just gotta get the 3 punch cards. That was super funny, by the way. But I don't have enough room for all 3 of the punch cards. So I have to eat one of the ice creams I just bought. And I'm already at full health.
All you had to do was go back to the box.
I remembered that as soon as I walked by it. I'm like, oh. Oh well. I was just putting the game into the wasted an ice cream state, which is important for the run.
Yeah, no.
That's my favorite part about episode 1 of Monty and Jack's shit show. Which, if you haven't seen, you should.
Zanzibar Collective.
YouTube.com/Zanzibar Collective, which I don't think is the URL, but
It's probably not.
I think we need literally 1,000 followers to get that URL. Speaking of which, I need to spend some time today and get our Facebook page up and running. I haven't done that yet. I have it, I just haven't set it up yet. I want to get links to all the posts and all that stuff. The music is so pretty. Clean me.
Tweet.
I like how tweet. I just saw that too. The bird tweeting.
When you wreck with a bird, it's called tweeting. Please tell me you know what. Please tell me you know where. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's Maui from Moana. Yeah. Which I'm assuming you've seen.
You kidding me? Angela's watched it like a dozen times.
It is on Netflix now, right?
Yeah, which means we've watched it twice while my mom was here.
Very true. By the way, I have upgraded our Hulu account to get HBO now.
Random?
No, it's not. You know what comes out this Sunday, right?
I know not of which you speak.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
No, I knew that. I just don't watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, I know. but
Man,
now
you
you
suck
can.
at this.
Oh, I'm bad. I am uber bad. It took me to realize, why can't I leave? I'm like, oh, I haven't gotten cleaned. I'm like, get it. I realized, I thought the green is just for healing. No, green is literally just cleaning.
It does heal you.
Right. I'm like, oh, he literally needs to clean me. Got it. You know, I just realized what this reminds me of. Chrono Trigger. And, in the magical future area with the floating islands and, the underworld, the Undersea Palace.
That's in the past.
Is that in the past? Well, I mean, they're connected to the future, isn't it? That is the past. You're right, that's not the future, that is the past.
Yeah.
And it's
the Black Omen transcends time.
The Black Omen, that's what I'm thinking of. Thank you, yeah. Specifically the Black Omen. And look, to be fair, that's an easy game to get confused on, if we're being honest.
You missed a really, really sad story by not talking to those flowers.
Oh, I do. I'm just going back to heal. Yo, can we just play Chrono Trigger again?
We could.
For real, though.
We really could. You know, I looked up Chrono Trigger online. Cartridges.
Yep.
Unboxed. No package whatsoever. $100.
SNES?
SNES.
Dang.
Just the Chrono Trigger cartridge, working cartridge, $100.
Is it on the Super SNES Mini?
No. Chrono Trigger is not being re-released.
Rip off.
But
probably because Sony has the rights to it.
Try again?
It released on the PlayStation. It was a re-release.
Try again? Square owns Chrono Trigger.
Right, but I'm saying, the last time it was ever re-released was with the Sony. So the rights was
You're
the wrong
still
word.
Wrong, because it was on the 3DS.
That's true too. I forgot about that one.
So...
Because literally, it's not like it's sitting in my 3DS on my desk right in front of me right now. Yeah, don't worry about me.
So, yeah, no, Sony has nothing to do with it.
They played nice and, you know, yeah, this does kind of remind me of the Black Omen a bit. Is there a Mold's Tall somewhere?
I don't remember. I was wondering that exact same thing.
And remind me, I kind of missed what the conversation was at this point, but they're talking about, like, a secret or something, or, like, something they wanted to do, like, asking...
A wish, basically, a secret wish. Oh
right.
My god!
Yeah, this was kind of weird. I didn't really know what to think of this. I was kind of weirded out a bit.
It's Onion!
Onion-san. I was... It's just a little weirded out. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, what is going on here? Like, there's a weird, like, Disney Pixar movie in this somewhere.
Finding Onion?
Yeah, something like that.
It's a real tearjerker when you cut into it.
Oh my god. And thusly my head was shoved into my palms with the force of 1,000 suns.
Hi, I'm Sans. I'll be here never.
This was a weird one.
Oh. This, oh.
It was a fun one. I'm like, Aaron, what are you doing here?
Oh, there's so much that can be done with Miss Shiren. Oh, no.
Yeah, I just realized what I did wrong.
No.
I just realized what I did wrong.
Oh, there was so much more.
Spoiler alert, I don't figure this one out.
I'll show you where the answer is. You get 5 notes, basically. Won't you play along?
I'm not trying to see if I hear anything. I could not figure this out. Like, anything?
To give you a little bit of insight, Shiren... If you encourage her, she'll continue to sing and get faster and louder and better, and basically the opposite of... Well, not really the opposite, just basically what you did with Napstablook, you can do with Shiren.
Right. Where an absolute kind of becomes your friend.
Now, Shiren really only appears that once. She shows up in, little minor, appearances here and there, but Napstablook you definitely see again, which, spoiler alert.
Yeah, I do. This is kind of weird. Is it blocking the rain?
Almost.
Why didn't I go back and take the umbrella to cover the statue? I wonder if that works.
That is where you hear the song that you're supposed to play on the piano. That would have led you to a very, very powerful item. Like literally one of the strongest items in the game.
I wonder if I can go back.
And then it gets stolen from you.
Well, now, see.
By Toby Fox.
Does he? Comes into my house, gets onto my save files. He's like, you know, it's a real pain having to do that with every single person who played this game. But that's the dedication that makes a good game, I say. I think this kid's just lonely.
No, but a little bit of a spoiler. The little white dog, one that arfs and doesn't really do anything except be annoying. That's Toby Fox.
Oh.
Like, not even just his name is Toby Fox. No, that is Toby Fox putting himself in the game. Right. Like, he's said, like, flat out, no, that's me.
Another scene that reminded me of Chrono Trigger.
This one always struck me as odd, because you look at the stars and you see stars moving in front of and behind each other, and you know your brain says logically that, you know, they're hanging on stalactites or something like that, but it makes you think sometimes.
It does now. This kid, like, he's a conundrum to me. Like, he's just like, I'm here to help you, and there's no real reason or rhyme to why.
There is, and I think it's interesting that you would ask that.
Why he's helping?
Yeah. He's just... he has two motivations.
Being with Undyne and getting you to Undyne?
Well, no, one of them is, you know, Undyne, just wanting to experience Undyne.
Right.
You know? It's like me wanting to experience Tony Gwynn.
Right?
Literally the exact same thing, because for him, that's what Undyne is to him. She is his idol.
Right.
It's idol. By the way, this is another situation where the more you dodge, the faster she throws.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
It takes about 2 minutes for her to fully ramp up, but it's fun when you get there. But, you know, like, there's that first motivation of just wanting to experience Undyne, and the other half of it is he's just nice.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no deeper motivation. He's just nice. And I think I just find it interesting that you would question someone being nice to you.
I mean, because you just don't see it nowadays.
I mean,
and the messed up part is I know people that are just nice like that, who are just nice to you for no other reason than just being nice to you.
There is no ulterior motive. He's not trying to trick you. He's not trying to, you know, trap you. He loves Undyne, and he presumes that you do too. So he's going to help you do what he's trying to do.
He's like a really inclusive person at like a really obscure con. I'm like, oh, okay. By the way, that whole last scene also reminded me of Chrono Trigger 2. Oh no. Oh no. I noticed something here too. You've met with a terrible fate.
I can tell you who that is.
I'll find out eventually. Those flowers are important, though, aren't they?
Yep.
Because those are the same flowers I landed in when I first came to the underground.
Mm-hmm. Those flowers, the ones that you landed in at the beginning, the ones that you landed in just now, you've seen them other places.
I bet you I have.
I know you have. Because I know, I pointed out even when you glossed right over it.
Wonderful. That made me laugh. So, coming up here in just a moment, I do a thing and then immediately regret it knowing what's about to happen. Because I did it and I'm like, oh wait, this is Undertale.
Yeah! Oh.
I walked away, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I said it like immediately as I walked away from like, I shouldn't have done that. I'm like, yup. I'm pissed it off. I forgot this is Undertale. Everything freaking has feelings.
Welcome to the mini-boss.
He was fun though, I have to admit.
I will point out that this is the only area with multiple bosses.
Oh. This was a fun one, and I love the music. Is this the actual boss music? Or is each like major character's music different? Like, is this unique to him?
Every unique character has their own music.
Not to say that most of the characters in this game are unique as it is.
Some characters have remixed versions.
I see.
Because listen to the song. You'll hear it again.
I thought I heard it before. It was one of the earlier bosses.
You have.
You know what? I think I know exactly where I remember hearing it. Didn't the ghost? I could not remember his name.
This
You had
is
literally said it a few.
song.
Yep. Which makes a lot of sense now. Not knowing what I know.
Yeah. This is Napstablook's song. There is a very, very important reason why this is Napstablook's song.
Didn't he say his cousin used to be in a dummy?
How many dummies have you fought?
One, and that was at the beginning.
Wrong. 2.
2.
Mad Dummy?
This dummy and that first dummy.
Mm-hmm.
At the very beginning, the one that Mom trained me on.
Mm-hmm.
He had mentioned that, like, I had, messed with his cousin or whatever.
Napstablook has more than one cousin.
Yeah.
And I'll even give away a little bit of a spoiler. He has more than 2 cousins.
I believe it. I love the music. It is so good.
Napstablook's theme and, the various remixes are among my favorites.
To be fair, I've always enjoyed that swing style music too, like that cool like swing vibe and electro swing. So like,
oh yeah,
it is right up my alley.
Like I catch myself dancing to it like all the time.
Right? This could easily be like a Banjo-Kazooie boss theme.
Oh yeah.
This is great. I had a theory as this started happening. I'm like, okay, well now I can kind of like see what's happening here.
Good hit.
And I started, right? And I started getting worried, like, what if I hit him too much and he dies? And so I started like near the end, I started like trying not to hit him with every rocket. Right? Got a little rough there. A little rough. Ow.
Now, something that I didn't really want to tell you at first, but it's safe enough now. The kill counter only counts if you fight them.
Fair enough. So I don't gotta worry about accidentally killing anything.
No.
Okay. Well, to be fair, it's Undertale. It can kind of throw you a curveball like that. I love that. I got all the knives. Well, I'm out of knives. And I'm like, what the heck was that? I was like, hey!
Lukey!
I love this guy. Like, Papyrus, I grew to love. This guy, I just love.
Lukey, if you don't love Lukey, I question your soul.
Because we all know someone like that, and we all know we are like that from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that health.
Alright, so seeing where we are, I can safely presume that you didn't get to the area that I was most concerned about, so I'm okay.
Okay.
Now, this is a very weird place.
Yeah.
I will grant you that. There is a weirder place.
There's always a weirder place. I loved this, by the way. This is so cute. I love that he's into music.
With a name like Napster, wouldn't you be?
Yeah, fair enough. Because that's not a dated reference in today's day and age.
The ghost's name is Nabstablook.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, literally, there are kids born today that have no idea what Napster is. There are kids who can drive that have never heard of Napster.
I love this music.
I think I like the third one the best. Oops. Yeah, the Spooktunes one. I think this is my favorite. Yeah. I love it. It's just like sometimes. Yeah. This was awesome. There's no reason for this to exist in a game like this. Not like this, I should say. There's no reason for this to actually happen in a game. It's just, it's a complete it's non-content in a game. But boy, is it worth it.
The first time I did this, I sat here for multiple minutes.
Spoiler alert, I think we do. I'm like, well, this is fun.
Or what's better with one of the other songs. And then this happens.
I'm just like, what?
And we'll see you next week.
No. God, I wish I should have really stopped on that.
Yeah, this would have been an excellent stopping point. By the way, where did the TV go?
Oh, come on, don't mess with me like that. Yeah, we could just stop here and just like start the next game with the next few minutes. We could just completely cut this. We could cut it up. So, okay, after this, no, it would be weird.
We'll just start the episode with the next scene.
God, that'd be a really weird cut to edit, though.
Not really. I said, and that's the show. We'll see you next week.
All right, I guess we're just... Welcome back to Undertale.
We've been sitting here for the last several minutes watching space.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Oh, this was fun.
Awkward.
Right? I'm trying to figure out what, like, the little dude in the suit with the little shell on him was. Like, I'm trying to figure that out. He reminds me of a character from Doug, another dated, he's Skeeter from Doug.
See, I am unfortunate enough to have seen a particular video, and I can only ever think of that now, and I'll show you when we're done.
Oh, lovely. So guess how many times I tried to do this one?
There is, like, one way to win?
Oh, great, I didn't find it. Spoiler alert. So you see my first attempt? Oh, okay, wait, no, this is not working. Go? I'm like, oh, alright, great. I'm like, oh no, what have I done? Oh, I've done messed up.
Great, now it has anxiety.
Right. What is that nonsense? Once again, this kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger. This is the Johnny Rocket race. Was that his name, Johnny Rocket?
I think so.
Alright. That's also a hamburger like diner chain. So I didn't know if I was mixing the two.
To be fairly honest, I probably am too, so.
I find out a little too late. Maybe I should try a little encouragement. And go for it. Too late. Yeah, I still haven't figured this out. I bet you there's like a frame perfect way of doing this.
I honestly have no idea.
Have you done it?
I've gotten near misses, which actually get you more gold than winning.
Huh. I don't think I try it one more time. I think this is my last attempt. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Screw it. Such a bizarre little mini game.
Yeah, if you come in second or a really close third, he actually feels bad and, you know, gives you your money back and then some.
Right. Oh, Temmie Village. Huh. I probably should have thought about that one a bit more.
That becomes important later, hopefully.
I'm like, nah, I just got here. so peaceful. Ah, this was fun.
This old coot is just... Yeah.
And if I'm gonna pull back the curtains a little bit, it was a great way to kill recording time. If I'm being honest, it was a great way to pad it out.
Sadly, that does not surprise me in the least.
Right? Was really interested in what he had to say, though, to be honest. Being someone who has studied history in his time. At first, I didn't know what emblem he was talking about, then I realized there's a thing on the wall behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, tell me more. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because, depending on how you play the game, it could go either way.
Yeah, this guy...
He's a crazy old dude that you like?
I can't even say I like him. I don't dislike him, but there's a lot more here that you cannot discover until later.
I believe it. I believe that. Which is probably true in some respects.
He's not wrong.
Right. And then when I think I read this, I'm like, okay, I'm back in it now. Like, this is... The little break is over. I'm assuming there's 7 bosses in the game. you complete the 5th.
Yeah, I guess there are.
I probably have one of them.
No, you definitely have one of them. There's no probably about it.
Yeah. Hey, look, they finally did something. Me figuring things out. Oh,
Temmie!
I fell in love with Temmie. I'm not gonna lie.
Rated 10 out of 10. Hi, I'm Temmie.
I like how the dogs are derpy in one way and the Temmies are derpy in another.
Temmie vibrates intensely. No, so hungry.
And finally, probably what this mechanic was actually based on: Centipede.
Snake.
Snake.
Temmie's trying to glomp you.
This whole thing is just weird.
Oh. Temmie is just adorable.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, you found it. Oh, you found it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yep. Like my dance. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, this is crazy.
Oh.
And conveniently had a safe spot. Loved this, by the way. It's incredible.
Oh.
I'm like, what? I'm just like,
Oh. And on that note, we are definitely going to do some exploration.
And that's also like 10 minutes into the next episode. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see how Monty ends up cutting that.
I really think he should just cut it at the space and we'll revisit at Tem.